I love me some Crawford, man. Y'all already know what time it is. But, hey, I got to call a spade a damn spade.
Terence Crawford.
Janibek Alimkhanuly, aka Kazakh style, is all risk and little reward. But what happens when the fighter everyone's been avoiding suddenly faces a direct challenge from the world's best pound-for-pound boxer, Terence "Bud" Crawford?
Champions and the boxing superstars, where are you? I'm waiting, let's fight. I'm the most avoided boxer. I am the middleweight king. Let's go, fight. Top rank, who is next? Who is next?
Call-out is real. Crawford's plan to dominate the 160 pounds division is already in motion. This isn't just a fight, it's a legacy heist. But to understand the challenge, you need to know Janibek Alimkhanuly. He's not just a champion. He's a problem no one wants to face. Holding the WBO and IBF middleweight titles, Janibek is a unified king. But his Kazakh style is a promotional nightmare, terrifying mix of relentless left-hand power and the awkward, jerky rhythm of a 2016 world champion and Olympian.
İçinde ближний бойда да бокстасу, артқа да бокстасу, алдыға да бокстасу, контратака жасау, контратакасын күтіп алып, оған қарсы атака жасау. Сол біздің қазақ стайл деп аталады. Ол Құдай қаласа елге, осы әлемге танылатын болады. Сондықтан да біз боксты, өзіміздің өнерді қазақ стайл деп атадық.
Janibek doesn't just beat fighters, he breaks them. A southpaw with a strange wide stance, he unleashes looping, brutal shots from angles orthodox fighters can't anticipate. Lose to him, and it's more than a defeat, you're physically and mentally reset. Win, and you've only beaten a guy most casual fans have never heard of. High risk, zero reward.
Janibek ain't nothing to mess with. He cold. Yeah, southpaw, you don't know much about him. That's fine. You ain't got to know much about him, but I'm here to tell you. Speed, power, size, your IQ, defense, offense. Dude is cold, man. Footwork, angles, shoot, power in both hands. He a killer. That's what he is. He a damn killer, man, you know? So, I mean, look, if Crawford can go down and face that dude, bro, man, whoo, Crawford's legacy. Now, it might not be no marquee name and a name that the whole world will know, but everybody will be tuning in just to see Terence Crawford's greatness because he's a mega star now. He's the star.
And there's Terence "Bud" Crawford, a man with nothing left to prove. He's conquered 135, 140, 147, and 154 pounds, and just marched up to 168 to snatch the undisputed title from Canelo Alvarez, cementing himself as a 5-division champion and 3-division undisputed king.
How do you reflect on that incredible night against Canelo Alvarez?
I feel great. You know, like I said before, you know, all the other people that doubted me, they were surprised. I wasn't surprised because I did what I said I was going to do from day one. So once I did it, it wasn't nothing too exciting.
He's the pound-for-pound king. A master puncher, an expert of range, and a switch-hitting enigma. Already headed for the Hall of Fame, wealthy, and having achieved it, also what's left for him?
Terence Crawford, pound for pound, number 2 probably, and Oleksandr Usyk number 1. Maybe they're arguing about it right there and then.
For a man like Crawford, it's not about money.
After Janibek called out Canelo, Crawford fired back with a chilling warning. I got my eyes on you. Janibek. It wasn't hypothetical, it was a direct threat.
Did you plan on calling everyone out tonight?
Come Canelo and Charlo, I'm coming.
You want Canelo and Charlo? Yeah. I got that.
Crawford isn't just a great fighter, he's a smart one. Training alongside undisputed heavyweight king Oleksandr Usyk, their connection is built on mutual respect. With Usyk publicly praising Crawford for years, Interview 8, Usyk has openly called Crawford the pound-for-pound king, a recognition of one boxing genius by another. Rumors suggest the two may be forming a strategic alliance.
We're here next, looking for you, looking for December 6th, how you're gonna do it.
I got my eyes on you, Janibek. Good luck.
Reports indicate Usyk has even visited Crawford's camp to exchange techniques, deepening their potential alliance.
Yeah, don't go now. I'm gonna come. Check you out.
Usyk, you're a huge fan of Crawford. You're a big fan of Terence Crawford.
Very big fan.
What is it about him that makes him so special?
I'm fan with Terence.
It's not just sparring, it's Crawford learning the Usyk blueprint, the most effective modern boxing model to elevate his craft.
Stop. I'm too Khabib.
Usyk defied expectations, moving from cruiserweight to heavyweight, where critics doubted him, and didn't just win, he outclassed and dismantled.
Of Oleksandr Usyk, how was that? How was that experience? I guess being with two pound for pound greats.
Oh, that's my guy. So every time we hook up and every time we see each other, it's nothing but love, and support of each other, and
giants like Joshua and Fury. Interview 12. Usyk's strategy relies on three key pillars: constant movement, lightning-fast decision-making, and
huge boxing IQ. And that is because he's clearly studying it. He's clearly learning all new things. Every opponent is a new challenge, a new puzzle to understand. And so when he's faced with someone with that curiosity and discipline that he can have in his training and all of the effort that he's putting in, that allows him to study the sport in such a vast way that when he's faced with someone and new challenges, he's probably done the
unpredictable angles. He never stands still, circling, feinting, and forcing bigger opponents to constantly reset.
Again, that's a tough fight. That Usyk guy is talented. He's so talented. He's so small for a heavyweight too. He's non-stop movement and his footwork and everything. It's so different than anybody else. Joshua didn't know what to do with him. He's like, where is this guy going to be when I'm throwing punches? He's a heavyweight. And the heavyweights were never really that good in terms of that kind of technique. It's like you need it at like middleweight and light heavyweight because everyone's super talented and technical. Lomachenko and Usyk were trained by the same guy. They were both trained by Lomachenko's father. So they both have extreme...
Crawford is now applying Usyk's blueprint, using movement, speed, and angles to make Janibek Alimkhanuly miss, then countering from unexpected positions. Janibek, known for raw power, is facing a fighter who neutralizes strength with strategy. Terence Crawford is taking a page directly from Oleksandr Usyk's playbook, and it's a terrifying prospect for Janibek Alimkhanuly. Usyk's rise from cruiserweight to heavyweight dominance wasn't just about skill, it was about mastering a system that neutralized power and size, turning them into liabilities for his opponents. Crawford is now adopting the same philosophy, training relentlessly to implement perpetual motion, superior processing speed, and disruptive angles. He's not just moving to avoid punches, he's controlling the ring, dictating the pace, and forcing his opponents into uncomfortable positions where their power can't find purchase. Janibek, who thrives on brute force, awkward rhythms, and southpaw unpredictability, suddenly facing an entirely different challenge. Every looping hook, every hammering left hand, every wide stance assault is now at risk of being wasted. Misfired into air as Crawford slips, pivots, and counters with precision. The Usyk blueprint transforms what was once a straightforward clash of strength into a chess match.